In a world where Jennifer Lawrence watches the trailer for Don't Look Up, we asked her to explain every shot.
Okay. This is I can't talk. It's not that I don't know the characters' names, I do. This is Dr. Randall. He is the professor at Michigan State University, and my character, Kate DiBiase, who is his student.
This is not real.
That was a real cargo plane. It was freezing. Can't stress enough how cold it was. It was really, really chilly.
This is not real. This is not real. This is not real. This isn't happening. Kate,
That is the discovery of a comet that at first is very exciting until we track its trajectory. It's like a computer. It's a look at the comet from the Subaru telescope.
Kate,
In part of my research for the film, I spoke to a female astronomer. We kind of decided that Kate is the type to, be fierce and notice me, hear me roar, rat-ta-ta kind of lady. And the nose rings, one just kind of hangs in. One is a magnet, and many, many times I accidentally inhaled said magnet and had to spit it out in front of Leonardo DiCaprio. Beautiful. Yeah.
Kate, tell me this isn't really happening.
I hear there's...
It was on a soundstage in Boston. It looked so real. It was really cool.
There's something you don't like the looks of.
We discovered a very...
He is holding his, professory, science-y notebook with all the, notes in it and stuff, calculations.
We discovered a very large comet.
Oh, good for you.
It's headed directly towards Earth.
This comet is what we call a planet killer.
Rob Morgan plays Dr. Oglethorpe, somebody at NASA who's trying to help us. And Rob Morgan is the best.
What we call a planet killer.
At this exact moment, I say...
Yeah, Meryl Streep was our last choice. Unfortunately, so many other actresses passed, and we ended up with Meryl Streep.
At this exact moment, I say we sit tight and assess.
Sit tight and assess?
Sit tight.
And then assess.
Jonah's character is the president's son, but also the chief of staff, which some might think is nepotism. And he is the worst. It was really, really hard filming with Jonah and just not ruining take after take, laughing. We one time dedicated an entire day to him just improvising insults at me. It was amazing. He and Meryl are the only ones who really should do that kind of improv, but yeah, he's a master. He's a comedic master, so. But no, we all did some stuff. No, not as well as Jonah.
Sit tight and assess?
Sit tight.
And then assess. The sit tight part comes first, then you gotta digest it. That's the assessment period.
See, that was not in the script. Jonah.
This is the worst news in the history of humanity. He just blew us off.
What are we gonna do? We have to release the information.
So we just leak it.
Yeah, I've seen all of his films. I saw Step Brothers when it came out 4 times in the theater. I went to Funny or Die to have a meeting with him, and I ended up probably meeting with an assistant and was just here's the thing. These movies are really funny. I don't know what I was doing at the meeting, but I've always wanted to work with Adam McKay.
So we just leak it.
Our guests today have made a pretty big discovery in space.
In this scene, Randall and Kate are trying to get this information across of this deadly meteor that's going to hit the Earth. So we're just hitting the media rounds trying to get the word out.
How big is this thing, though? Can it destroy my ex-wife's house? Is that...
Susan Matherson, though, is a great costume designer. We tried different hair shapes, different wigs, and then this one, as hideous as it may be to some people, I was just oh, there she is. That's a lot harder than it looks, as my makeup artist would remind me every morning, because my eyes are not the same, apparently. Thank you, Eveline.
Can it destroy my ex-wife's house? Is that possible?
There's a 100% chance that we're all going to die.
No, I don't remember like walking off and being like, that's the one. But yeah, I mean, I seem pretty hysterical, so.
We're all going to die.
Kate? Kate?
Hey.
Well, the handsome astronomer can come back anytime.
Something's going on with their teeth, but I don't know what it is.
The yelling lady, not so.
Not so much.
We were being pulled by a trailer, and being in the car with Timothy and Leo that day, I remember just being really hard. They were really, really excited to be out on the town. It was like peak COVID. They shut down a freeway. I think it was just, yeah, they were having a blast. And Leo had picked the song that's playing, and this really is him explaining whatever the song is about.
Well, what song was it?
I don't remember, and I don't remember what it was about. Sorry.
We're gonna get the news out there, one way or another.
It's real and it's coming.
I think we held like little cameras. We were out in a parking lot somewhere. Leo and I were both trying to hold it, but we had these phones that were made by this company that ended up not using them. I'm really doing a terrible job, but they were like working futuristic phones, which was pretty cool.
It's real and it's coming.
FBI!
Jesus Christ, you could have just called me.
Not Harvard. We couldn't afford that. But this was on the set of, was on a campus, on a college campus, a college. We're from Michigan State University because they have a great astronomy program.
Was this your first film being arrested?
Yeah, I think so. That's cool.
Jesus Christ, you could have just called me.
This comet contains $30 trillion worth of material.
What do trillions of dollars matter if we're all gonna die?
Oh, no, what if we're rich?
That would be terrible!
Not in the script.
You guys discovered a comet? I have a tattoo of a shooting star on my back.
That's terrific.
She is playing a pop star named Riley Bina, and that was like one of the coolest days of my life. I took a picture with her. I looked like a radio contest winner. She couldn't be nicer.
This could be a complete disaster.
This is already a disaster.
All of the phone conversations just went like, and then this person signed on, what? And then this person, what? It just kept going.
That girl from YFTV said we're all gonna die.
No. What's going on with all of our hair? He's just like a badass with a mullet.
No.
Yo, bro! You'll never take me alive! There it is!
It's a rally, basically, to try to garner some, likes in the polls kind of thing.
There it is! Giant!
He plays DJ Baroque? No, that's who he leaves Riley Bina for. DJ Cello? He plays another DJ who Ariana Grande, Riley Bina, and him are together.
There it is! Giant comet! Hurling its way!
It wasn't that specific, but it was that kind of idea. We threw something out a window, and the window exploded on my eye. But I'm fine.
Hurling its way towards Earth! Can you see it?
I can't. My head is in a bag.
It would be so hard to fake it if my head wasn't. They had CG'd around. Yeah, my head was actually in a bag, but I could breathe. It was a loose bag. My wig fell off though because we kept pulling it on and off, which didn't matter because my head was in a bag.
I did have the FBI put that bag over your head. They don't do that. The CIA does, but I made them do it.
I had a feeling.
It's a good feeling, because that is what I did, and it was very funny and cool.
What do you hope people take away from seeing this movie?
I think it's just like a really fun, hilarious way to laugh at ourselves. And I guess the biggest thing I would want people to take away from it is for us to stop handling information the way that we do now, where there's like the truth and science and then politics or, you know, personal feelings involved. You know, we should all just be on the same page of, you know, taking care of our planet and taking care of mankind. World peace would be my hope.